Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
This is Amy from Magnolia's Home Decor and Design in downtown Norfolk.
And I'm Kate. Let's welcome in spring.
If you're ready for vibrant colors, silk florals that are remarkably real, and a new look for inspiring your space, come visit us at Magnolia's.
From spring to everyday designs for your home, we've been busy creating looks that will make your home warm and inviting for your friends and family.
Watch us live on Facebook 6 days a week. Stop in and see us in downtown Norfolk or visit us online at shopmagnoliasonline.com.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you are suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams. Financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
In every community, there are unsung heroes. They're the ones who make a real difference every single day. News Channel Nebraska and Medica want to thank our community heroes, and now it's your chance to shine a spotlight on them. Nominate your local hero and let their story inspire us all. Winners get to donate $1,000 to a nonprofit of their choice, with over $5,000 donated to date. Together, we can celebrate those who make our communities brighter.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. The NSAA Boys State Basketball Championships on News Channel Nebraska are presented by Currency, Aloe, Liberty First Credit Union, Woodhouse Auto, and by Midwest Bank.
Well, one more game to wrap up the nightcap of Class D2, and it's been a fun, crazy first day of basketball here in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're not quite done yet. We've got one more here with the 3 seed and the 6 seed in Class D2, the Walt Hill Blue Jays and Sumner Eddyville Miller Mustangs here on 94 Rock. My name is Caleb Devitt alongside Andy Klassen. We take a look at Walt Hill. They come from Northeast Nebraska. They bring the crew down. This is an energetic bunch. They like to shoot threes. They like to score fast.
They really do. They fill it up, average 66 points per game. And John Parker, talking to us earlier, the head coach, he said, look, we like to push the tempo, get up, and we jack up. Direct quote, we jack up a lot of threes. That they do.
18-4 on the season for Walt Hill. 3 of their 4 losses are from teams that have made it down to the state tournament here this season. 4-0 run to end the year for the Blue Jays. Meanwhile, they're playing SEM, winners of 7 out of their last 8, 17-7 on the season. Watch out for the Mustangs.
Well, SEM is kind of a contrast to Walt Hill in that they really lean on their defense. They're a scrappy bunch, and they know that's their key to victory. They might not be the tallest or most athletic, best shooters, but they can always lean on that defense. And as we mentioned last game, what travels on the road, what travels down to Lincoln? Your defense.
Defense always comes and joins you on the trip down. Well, the winner of this game will play Maywood Hayes Center in the semifinals. We'll tell you a little bit about who to watch out for on SEM and Walt Hill coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Zollner Ford and Lincoln. Meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. 5 Points Bank. Trust the better bank for your financial needs. And by Family Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game. The pregame show is sponsored by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes, the wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
Walt Hill and SEM set to do battle here at the state tournament in Lincoln, Nebraska. Kaylin Devitt, Andy Klassen joining you here this evening to finish off our night in Class D2 state tournament action. So let's talk about some guys who to watch out for tonight. We'll look at Walt Hill. Got a lot of scores everywhere, but we're watching out for Ethan Parker.
Well, Ethan Parker's kind of kickstarts it all. He's one of their guards, and yes, he can score. Averages about 15 per night, but he's a facilitator. Lethal combination. Leads the team with assists, over 63 assists on the year.
And a guy who scores a whole lot of bunches as we take a look at SEM. Watch out, Jason Rosentrader. Mustangs will look to get him the ball early and often.
Yeah, we're talking about a couple guards here. Rosentrader is also one of those leading scorers, but he also has over 100 rebounds a game. Impacts the game in so many different ways. It's really going to be fun to see which guard, which backcourt dictates pace here tonight.
We got a fun one with the 3-seed Walt Hill, the 6-seed SEM. As we will be getting ready for this one to tip off, let's send it on over to Eric McKay.
Thank you, Kaylin. Welcome to the Hill. You see those words every time you step into the gymnasium in Walt Hill up in Thurston County. Yeah, it's a shortening of their town's name, but it's also a little bit more than that. And Coach John Parker talked about it with me before the game, talking about how their fans support them ravenously. The Hill is an experience, and it travels. Their fans come out in full force no matter where Walt Hill is playing, including here in Lincoln. That might be part of the reason that this season Walt Hill is 9-3 away from home and 6-1 in true road games this season. And just kind of glancing at the crowd, Walt Hill's fans might have the advantage in numbers. This might feel like a true road game for Sumner Eddyville Miller, where they've just been 4-5 this season. Two guys who are great no matter what court they're on, Kaylin Devin, Andy Klassen, back with starting lineups and all the action. You're watching the Class D2 quarterfinals on News Channel Nebraska.
I've had the opportunity to work with so many outstanding students and parents in my 37 years as a public school teacher. The two things I've noticed they all have in common: a love for their community and a pride in their school. I've seen that pride in my science students who become scientists, in parents who show up for every game and every parent-teacher conference, in former students who become community leaders. Nebraska public schools are indeed the heart of our communities.
John Henry's is now offering electrical service. Our service professionals have been helping with plumbing, heating, and cooling in Lincoln and the surrounding areas for more than 25 years. Now, we're proud to offer the same level of professionalism in our new electrical service. From a whole home rewire to adding new outlets or electric car chargers, John Henry's can be your one-stop shop for all your home's needs. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical. Our family serving yours since 1996.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Walt Hill and SEM to finish off our evening in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Devaney Center. Kaylin Devin, Andy Classian joining you. Time to take a look at our school spotlight brought to you by Currency. If you need financing for equipment, trucks, and trailers, all you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. SEM, their 5th appearance here at the state tournament. They got 3rd place a year ago, and they are the Mustangs. Like Eric McKay said, they've been very good this year at all sports.
Yeah, that was really a great hit there from Eric McKay, and it does show you that, winning's contagious from football to basketball to track, and this is just one of those programs they're accustomed to doing a lot of winning.
Now let's take a look at a Walt Hill 13th appearance. Whenever this team gets down here, they bring the house. Like Eric mentioned, 1976, runners-up in Class C and in D1 back in 2016. They are the Blue Jays. They love to bring the crew from Walt Hill, Nebraska.
Oh, look at that mascot right there, the logo, old 30-style boxing Blue Jay. I don't know if I've ever seen one like that, quite like that before.
And as we take a look at the updated bracket, Maywood Hay Center, they survive a little bit of a scare with Elm Creek, led by as much as 15. Elm Creek came back, brought it within 1. But May Hay, they outlast the Elm Creek Buffaloes, and they advance and await the winner of this one. So far, it's gone chalk so far. Shelton, Wynot, and May Hay, all the upper seeds. Will Walt Hill make that trend continue, or will Sumner, Eddyville, Miller pull a little something up their sleeves and come up with an upset victory? We'll find out. Should be a fun one.
It really should be, and just the scrappy physical nature of the defense that Sumner, Eddyville, Miller plays with, they got more than a puncher's chance.
Walt Hill and SEM 3v6 to finish off our night and day 1 from the boys state tournament in Class D2 from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're coming back with your starting lineups on News Channel Nebraska for the Mustangs and the Blue Jays next.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
I think if you're somebody who's starting a business, or you're a farmer, or you just want somewhere to trust with your finances, you should choose Midwest Bank, because we work very hard to understand your situation and be a part of every step that you're going through. We truly care what's happening in our communities. We want to be out there, be a part of what's going on, and you'll feel the heart that we have for our communities. You'll feel the belief we have in our customers, and you'll really understand that that's the Midwest Bank way.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Atlo's fiber internet has definitely increased the productivity of our office. It's one of those things with internet and being a marketing company, we have to have it on and running all the time. And it's always up. We don't run into lags, we don't run into latency issues. It doesn't vary throughout the day, it doesn't vary on weekends or busy time periods. They have local service here. We need to go talk to somebody. They're just a quarter of a mile away for us to be able to chat with somebody. And that is a huge peace of mind for me as a business owner. So not hesitate at all to recommend Allo to anybody.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good To Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good To Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I can dunk it too.
Good To Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
Starting lineups brought to you by Unity Ice Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pearson, St. Paul, and SEM. Rosentrader, Chance Dakey, Colt Schrader, Ryan Arbuthnot, and Cohen Rohde.
Just got word that Arbuthnot is going to play football at the next level, pretty close to here at the University of Nebraska, so a phenomenal athlete.
Going to be a lot of fun to watch him play. Now you take a look at the Walt Hill Blue Jays. Got Adrian Phillips, Hugo Parker, Keith Morris, Ethan Parker, and Kisan Kaiwi ready to get going in this one. The 3 seed and the 6 seed. And the energy is building up at the Devaney.
Yes, it is, and you're looking at the starters here for the Blue Jays staying cool, calm, collected, because they know here in just a moment they're going to be getting after it, really pushing the pace, trying to work that ball up the court. They do a phenomenal job of initially tacking the rim, Kalen, and then that kick out. So difficult to defend in transition.
Walt Hill this season 18-4. They lost to Tri-County Northeast and then to Wynot, Plainview, and Ponca. 3-4 teams. 3 out of the 4 teams are all at the state tournament. Ponca lost earlier today. Wynot won, and then Plainview plays tomorrow. But good losses and a 4-0 run down the end of the year as well, because Walt Hill, they avenged that loss to Wynot. They beat Nebraska Lutheran, Lions Decatur Northeast, Wynot, and High Plains Community in the district final.
Walt Hill has put together a phenomenal record, 18-4 right now, but I feel like that was a huge win for them only about 8 or 9 days ago against Wynot, edging them out 51-48. As you mentioned, avenging a loss earlier, but it also gives them a lot of confidence, you'd have to believe, playing with the likes of Wynot, going toe-to-toe with them, and then getting them back at the end of the season.
Meanwhile, SEM, they had one heck of a tough sub-district. Elm Creek, SEM beat Elm Creek in the first round, but then lost to Shelton, who's the #1 seed in this tournament. As the ball is in the air, and Walt Hill will begin possession. Parker over to the center court. To Kaiwi, back to Parker. And here we go. Step back jumper, that's good for 3. What a start, Ethan Parker.
Couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Blue Jay fan, and here we go.
Trying to force a quick turnover, taken away by SEM. Jumping inside, nice pass, finding the right. It's up and good for Rosentrader.
Mustangs continue to work the ball towards the hoop. When Walt Hill didn't get that takeaway at half court, credit SEM for sticking with it and just kind of a determined, kind of a feel to it there, getting that first bucket to go.
One of the differences you see kind of right away is SEM has a lot of size. Adrian Phillips has some good height for Walt Hill. Otherwise, Parker working his way inside. Can't finish here. There's the rebound and the kick out for 3. That one just rims out. SEM on the board, up the court to Schroeder. Rosentrader Now off the right side, here's the three to come right back. Twirls in and out. Offensive rebound. Dakey back up. And the rebound secured by the Blue Jays.
Parker comes away with it, so both defenses surviving an offensive rebound. Oh, what a move.
Parker floats it up and fouled. Ethan Parker heading to the free throw line.
Way he can just kind of glide with the ball under control. Great handles. Look at this move. Right around defender. And you know, that's really tough for your backline defender, Arbernot, to be put in. And you can't have too many of those or you're going to get your big fellas in foul trouble early.
Free throw good from Parker, a guy who averages 14.5 points per game. At 33 steals on the year as well. Second free throw, perfect. Early lead for Walt Hill. Last year, Walt Hill didn't have a very good season. Different than what they're normally used to. Only ended up winning 7 games. Three-pointer, SEM, no good. And there's the rebound from Adrian Phillips. He takes it across the court. And now working in with a little hesitation. Rebound and the kick out. Nice ball movement from the Blue Jays.
Really is. Nice ball movement, not forcing anything. I like that first initial shot. The shot selection. But then having the wherewithal, the discipline to back it out and then run your half-court offense.
Kaiwi shot no good. Here comes SEM. Cole Schroeder, excuse me. Left side, the kick out and the three. Off back iron. The miss from Dakey. Phillips on the run. It's gonna be a fast-paced game, you can just tell.
Yes, it is.
Parker releases inside and has it swatted out of bounds.
And that's nothing new for Walt Hill. They want to push the tempo.
Good defense, Rosentrader on the rejection. Phillips, tough turnaround jumper. But they get the rebound and then take a three, and that's good. Off the offensive rebound, it's Keyshawn Kaiwi.
Kaiwi with an opportunistic top of the key three.
Blue Jays have a 6-point lead. Rosentrader has it taken away again. Phillips, coast to coast, got it to go.
Fantastic job playing the defense there. You had the 2-on-1, but Phillips kept waiting and waiting for that defender to come over. Never did. Don't stop ball. Continue that drive to the rack.
Darby Line calls a timeout. 8-point lead for Walt Hill with steals and scores like this. We'll be back with 4:59 to play, first quarter.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
it wasn't. But this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Great start for the Blue Jays. Walt Hill 10-2 lead over Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. The Mustangs, as Darby Line calls the timeout to chat a little bit about what they can work on here. Gets it into Rosentrader. Full court press and got a foul against the Blue Jays. That goes against Hugo Parker.
Tonight's officials, Grant Jeffries, Jeff Kopecky, and Jacob Hertz. And as you mentioned, they got a little bit of a workout in front of them here because I think both teams are going to want to push the tempo here this evening.
Inside Rosentrader, pull up, jumper, splash.
Big hit. Phillips straight away looked to his coaching staff, said, that's on me, I got to be over there.
Off the pick is Morris. This shot, no good.
Rhodey with a fantastic recovery defense block there from the behind the offensive player.
Three-pointer answers again. It's Rosentrader. He's got 7, all 7 for SEM.
We'll find the hot hand, right? Corner 3.
10-7. Here's the jumper. Walt Hill, no good. Rebound poked into the hands of Parker. Another 3, this time off back iron. Off the miss from Kaiwi. 3-point lead for Walt Hill. SEM starting to find some offense. Rosentrader, tough shot, no good. Now inside, the slowing it down. Back to Kaiwi. Dribbling in and down to the court. Out of bounds and will stay with the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays are always attacking, always pressing. And everybody seemingly has the green light to pretty much shoot from anywhere. Anyway, that's the impression I get the opening minutes of this opening period.
You got a good look, shoot it. Inside, shot no good from Parker. Crowd wanted the travel. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder coast to coast, step through. Might have been partially tipped there, and Schroeder couldn't finish. Parker swings it left side, 3. That's good! Hugo Parker for 3.
Does a fantastic pass, finding Parker. He had an open 3, but he had an even more open look across the court. Good on the Blue Jays sharing the ball.
13-7, Walt Hill continues to answer back. Blue Jays lead by 6.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
(13-7), Walt Hill leading SEM, but the Mustang crew got some nice purple hats there in the crowd.
No flair to those cowboy hats.
There's one in there too. Those look like the hats that you wear for New Year's. Across the right side. Bounce pass from Schroeder, now up with it. Got that ball rid, and there's a foul against Walt Hill, and that will bring Isaac O'Neal to the free throw line.
Yeah, SEM just kind of methodically, if they can break the press, they like to get the ball down low. Why not? That's kind of their strength. You know, in this matchup here, those offensive rebounds, that's tough to deal with. Those second shot opportunities.
Rosentrader rather at the line, and he makes the first free throw. He's got all 8 points for Sumner Eddyville Miller. Second one also falls. It's a good start from Rosentrader. 9 points in the game. 4-point lead for Walt Hill.
Yeah, they needed his offense here tonight, and he has delivered thus far.
Like to find a little production elsewhere too, as Parker steps inside. Ethan Parker had it blocked out of bounds.
That first step just so quick off the bounce. Parker looking for the foul.
Hesitation inside, lost it, taken away. Rosentrader finds Rhodey. Rhodey takes it inside, tries to collect himself and gets fouled. And Cohen Rhodey heads to the line.
Ethan Parker doesn't like that call, but I mean, that was a warranted whistle. He got his hands in there, kind of tied up. Rhodey on his way to the rack.
First free throw good.
Hey. Big fella kind of takes his time up there. Guns a-blazing. Kind of a sidestep dribble.
Oh, he's got it in rhythm. Releases and connects.
2 for 2.
Early 8-point lead for Walt Hill, now just 2. Parker thought about it, takes a screen from Smith, and this is rejected, coming back the other way, SEM.
That's where Smith's got to be ready for that.
Rosentrader with the rebound. Rhodey back up, no. And the rebound for Phillips.
Big board there for Phillips. They need his size.
Might have been partially blocked, I think it was. And it goes into the hands of Schroeder. Rosentrader back to Schroeder. 1.5 to play. First quarter, we've seen some action back and forth quickly. Coming up underneath, tough shot, blocked from behind again. Arbeth not able to finish in our first quarter. Brought to you by John Henry's, our family serving yours.
1-3-1 zone holds again for the Blue Jays.
This three no good. Nice defense. Rosentrader batted back into the hands of Schroeder. Behind him, picks up the dribble and travels.
Oh, and
Darby Line, head coach Darby Line is furious.
He's pretty fired up. Calmed down though as soon as the officials started walking his way. But the SEM fans behind us, they were looking for the foul there.
13-11, three-pointer, another one off back iron. Walt Hill chases down the rebound, back to Phillips, cuts his way in. No, chases for the board. They are fighting hard, and Phillips finishes.
Coming off his 5th rebound, he takes some wild shots, high difficult shots, but as you just saw there, Kalen, he can make them.
What a game. The emotions are already high. And watch this. I think he flexes to the camera. Here's Phillips finishing.
Excellent look on the 5-point spank. Instant replay. That just shows you how active Walt Hill is. They're always, kind of really getting after it on the offensive glass because they know, hey, a second shot opportunity is in the balance here.
Great shot of the crowd. Lots of guys and gals have showed up from their teams. They're supporting. Here's a big three. It's Rosentrader, and his stellar first quarter continues. Walt Hill leads by a point. Inside left hand short. Off the miss from Kaiwi. O'Neal travels.
Yep. He knew it too.
Yeah, Isaac O'Neal picked up his dribble and slid that toe.
You gotta like the Mustangs, switching up, trying to play with some pace there. As this first quarter kind of winds down.
Tyndall passes the ball in. Got a big smile on his face as he runs across the court. Ethan Parker to the teeth of the defense. Lost the basketball, and a great first quarter comes to an end. Walt Hill leads a narrow back and forth affair over SEM 15-14. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Hello, this is Greg from Family Physical Therapy. We've grown a lot since we opened our doors in 1993, but our philosophy remains to provide excellent patient care above all else. Our patients are greeted with smiles, and our therapists are driven by their patients' success and achieving goals. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to those of all ages. Family Physical Therapy has locations across Nebraska. Stop by a clinic near you today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Walt Hill leads by a point over Sumner Eddyville Miller, 15-14. And one quarter of basketball complete.
Yeah, fantastic job by the Mustangs. Really kind of, keeping this game within arm's length, only down a point, chipping away, and obviously finding the hot hand in Rosentrader, knocking down those corner threes consistently in that opening period.
12 out of the 14 points are from Rosentrader. Here's a three-pointer, which gives SEM the lead. Dakey with the bucket.
And Dakey was looking for that shot the entire way. Defense slid over just enough to open him some space. Took full advantage.
Turnaround, kick out, open for three. How about an answer? No. Dakey rips down the board. And across the timeline comes Colt Schroeder. Rosentrader again leaks his way through with that right hand.
He's just so versatile, so good offensively. Yes, he has the jump shot, and we've seen that. As we see a deep three from Walt Hill. Not there.
Blue Jays starting to get out of rhythm a little bit.
But Rosentrader, that time getting to the rim with the finish, showing that versatility on the offensive end.
Inside, outside, nice move. Rosentrader cannot be stopped. Jace Rosentrader, 16 points, and SEM has flipped the script. Mustangs ahead of the Blue Jays by 6. 6:45 remaining, second quarter.
Hello, this is Greg from Family Physical Therapy. We've grown a lot since we opened our doors in 1993, but our philosophy remains to provide excellent patient care above all else. Our patients are greeted with smiles, and our therapists are driven by their patients' success and achieving goals. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to those of all ages. Family Physical Therapy has locations across Nebraska. Stop by a clinic near you today.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Minute 15 seconds gone in the second quarter, and SEM has jumped in front of Walt Hill, 21-15. Here's a jumper from Phillips. That's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Mateo Mazariegos. Now up, the kick out. High post driving in, right hand, no good. Rebound poked around and picked up by Dakey. Inside, and here comes the steal the other way. Parker, Ethan Parker, the speed, no good. Defense right on his tail from Chance Dakey. Now Schroeder goes up, dishes it right away to Arth, but not.
Let the big fella eat at the rack.
Ryan Arbuthnot, UNK Loper playing football. He knocks down that shot. This three, no good. Here come SEM and tripping on the basketball. Blue Jays come right back with it as Coda Tyndall heading to the line.
Seen some good things from Tyndall, the sophomore, early on here. And this, Walt Hill, this is their style of offense. It's free, it's fun, a lot of shots. It's about volume of shots. What they really need to focus on throughout the rest of the remainder of this game is just solid defense. Play with some discipline. Don't leave your feet. That's really where SEM's getting the better of them, is with those ball fakes. They're getting these defenders off their spot, up in the air, and then they're allowed, to continue their drive kind of unabated to the rim. Too many easy lands on the other end after a Blue Jay defender leaves their feet.
Tyndall can't knock down a free throw. SEM comes the other way. Off the right side on the drive. Rosentrader kicks it out to Schroeder. Now back inside high post. O'Neal fighting for it. Back to Schroeder, now inside Rosentrader again. Draws the contact. And Jace Rosentrader going to the line for this second trip in this first half.
Once again, just showing his versatility on the offensive end, getting into the lane, being calm with the basketball, not afraid to put the ball on the deck as you get a good look at head coach John Parker looking for answers here. I tell you what, Walt Hill is one of those teams, they can make up a difference in a hurry.
Jumped out to a strong 8-2 lead. That was SEM that came back chipping away, but you're right, Andy. Walt Hill, as many threes as they can shoot and as good as they are when it comes to shooting, as you see Ethan Parker knock it down a deep 2. Yeah, can come right back in this thing.
Yep, there we go. And Parker's so good off the dribble, you gotta kind of be in your back pedal there ready for him to drive. Then he has that pull-up at his disposal as well. Drano, that last occasion.
24-17, SEM in front by 7. High post, Rhodey. Driving in, using the body, and he gets rejected by Phillips, and a convoy coming for the Blue Jays. Phillips kicks it out, wide open for 3, in and out. And this goes off of the Mustangs, and it stays with Walt Hill. Good look from Kisan Kaiwi.
Yeah, that's a really good look. As another look at John Parker. That's a huge advantage, having Adrian Parker, your big fella, your lanky center, able to just kickstart the dribble drive.
That tough shot can't fall. Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Back at the state tournament for the second straight season. Got third place a year ago. Looking to do more this time, but you got to get through Walt Hill. Feeding it underneath to Rhodey, creating space and putting it down.
Yeah, Walt Hill tried to move to a man-to-man defense right away. The Mustangs looked up the mismatch. Rhodey, the big fella, doing some work down on the block.
Stick around for our halftime highlights, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. What a tough shot. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. What a heck of a shot on that side.
That was fitting during that reader, as we had a gem of an offensive play.
It was a gem. That was beautiful. And with free throws coming now for Cohen Rhodey.
Rhodey's really had a nice first half. Once again, using that ball fake, you see the bar arm come down.
This dude's a good free throw shooter, too. 3 of 3 so far.
Let's look at those hats for you one more time. I didn't see the lights. Some of them light up.
I wonder what those cost. It's pretty nice. I'll take one. 4 for 4. For Cohen Rhodey.
Swag. Little purple swag.
28-19. Walt Hill down by 9. This ball gets poked away, and here comes Rhodey. Inside, Arbuthnot, no good, and another Blue Jay foul. John Parker, head coach of the Blue Jays, can't believe it. Trying to grab an explanation from the official.
I mean, you're looking at it as SEM has a size advantage, obviously, but you still got your sized guys. For Walt Hill, they're making obvious fouls. That bar arm is coming down. There's obvious contact there.
The rebound, Arbuthnot gets it up to go. Unbelievable. 11-point SEM lead. The drive, can't finish. The rebound. What a kick-out pass, no-looker over the head. Ethan Parker, pass and score to Keith Morris.
Little two-man game there. Both guys obviously have a lot of chemistry together. It's Phillips with the takeaway.
Adrian Phillips back up off the right side, no good. SEM on the run out. Schroeder pokes it away. And a convoy. Phillips goes up, throws it down. Adrian Phillips with the jam.
That's what this fan base wanted. It's wearing blue and orange here in the Devaney Center.
Rosentrader floats it up, twirls it in.
He's had the answer every single time throughout this first half. Once again, gets down the middle of the lane.
Rosentrader, 18 points in this first half. Here's the three-pointer. That's good. Come right back, Ethan Parker.
So calm and cool with the ball in his hands.
32-26. Great ball game on our hands. Schroeder underneath to Rosentrader, trying to create space, couldn't finish. Heaves it up the court, caught by Phillips. Phillips waits for the contact, grabs it back up, and good. Quiets down the crowd. And a timeout called by John Parker, and he gives his old boy Adrian a big thumbs up.
I think Adrian Phillips was also saying, hey, there could have been an and one there, but it's all right. It's all good.
32-28, 1:33 to play. Full timeout. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Zollner Ford in Beatrice has options to make the process of buying or maintaining vehicles easy and enjoyable. If you have your sights on a new vehicle, a member of our sales team would love to show it to you in the warmth of our showroom or bring it right to your driveway. For maintenance, we offer a few options to make service appointments convenient, like free pickup and delivery within 25 miles of Beatrice, including all of Lincoln. We can also come to you with our mobile service unit to help quickly get going again. Zollner Ford in Beatrice. Sales and service with a smile.
Your life can change with one heartbeat, and that was mine. Pregnant at 16, scared, and wondering how my mother would react was terrifying. This is Selma. I made the right decision. I can't imagine if I would have ended this beautiful life. Your baby is a person that deserves their life and your love. Adelina has filled my life with tremendous joy. There are difficult times, it's a life changer, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. My faith is my strength. You are not alone. Call your local pastor to talk.
(32-28) SEM ahead of Walt Hill, but the Blue Jays, a little bit of a run.
Yes,
Walt
they
Hill
are.
with a little energy.
Creating turnovers on defense. Phillips doing a little bit of everything, constantly attacking the rim.
We've seen good-sized leads from both squads already. Walt Hill led by 8, SEM led by 11. Here's a chance underneath, and a foul called against the Blue Jays.
Dakey doing a nice job getting position on the other side, opposite side of the rim. Good sportsmanship being shown there too. 25 Gregory Smith from Walt Hill helping him up.
Free throw from Dakey is good.
The block looked to be true enough. You know, the defender in front of him, I just think that the double team from behind got him with the body.
4 fouls against Walt Hill. Both free throws from Dakey good, just one against SEM. Phillips to the right side, here's another three. Walt Hill can't connect. Keelan Kaiwi averaging about 9.5 points per game.
That was a good look.
Now Rhodey. This is stolen. Kaiwi right in his hands.
I'll
50
take that.
seconds, yeah. Free gift, thanks buddy. This pass too high, and then right turned back over again.
Yeah, gave it right back to SEM.
Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. First time back to state as Osceola. They beat Osceola last year in the first round. That was their first win since 1976 at the state tournament. And now they're back. They want to do better than third. Bounce pass 30 seconds. Turnaround tough jumper, Rosentrader. Right there for the rebound is Kaiwi. Kisan Kaiwi keeps it in his hands, looks for the dish out, and gets it away, but taken by Schroeder.
Schroeder with the anticipation the whole way, was sitting on that feed.
Left side, Dakey is good.
Yeah, Dakey just kind of has a knack, doesn't he? To just
5
get to that
seconds.
spot.
He got to hurry here for Walt Hill. Step back, puts it up. No. We've had a fun one so far, back and forth. But it's Sumner Eddyville Miller, the 6th seed, with an 8-point lead over the 3 seed. Walt Hill Blue Jays 36-28. Our halftime highlights are coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
SEM ahead of Walt Hill 36-28 in a good game that's been back and forth. Walt Hill led by as many as 8. Well, they led 8-2. They're 10-2 rather. They're at the first quarter, but SEM fought all the way back.
Yes.
They had a lead by 11, then it came back down to 4. It's just been a game of ebbs and flows, Andy.
It really has been, and both teams playing a kind of a physical style of defense. But Rosentrader, a young man we highlighted in the pregame for SEM, is getting it done inside, outside. Offensively, this guy has been everywhere.
18 points for Jace Rosentrader. As we take a look at our halftime highlights, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help your jewelry dreams come true. Well, a high-scoring affair to get this thing started. Here's at the top of the key. It's a big three. And there's one Kisan Kaiwi. Multiple threes to get it started. Steal and a score. Phillips with the lay-in. The lead is 8, 10-2. Walt Hill with an incredible start over Sumner Eddyville Miller. And here's a three-pointer, and it's Jace Rosentrader. He got the scoring started early and often, and he continued to find the bottom of the bucket. Three-pointer on the other end. That's good for Hugo Parker, and comes right back. Guess who? Rosentrader. Another one. Connects. And he was really the spark plug that we talked about in the pregame SEM needed. Inside, Rosentrader again, so good at slashing to the basket, creating space. Now on the drive, the pass to the big man, Ryan Arbuthnot. And again, SEM working inside, it's going Rhodey. Finding nice connections. Here's a miss, and a putback for Arbuthnot goes back up off the window. And Adrian Phillips answers back by getting up and in a little slam, little shoulder check into Cohen Rhodey. This is a fun game, and we've seen why. As Chance Dakey off the left side, and it is a 36-28 lead. SEM ahead of Walt Hill. Standing by, the third member of our crew, Eric McKay.
All right, thanks, Kalen. You know, small schools, they want to celebrate any successes that they can, and there's been a lot to celebrate at Sumner Eddyville Miller. Let's take you back to this past fall. You saw it here on NCN. SEM winning the 6-man state football championship, their first in school history not to be outdone. Also this past fall, SEM's volleyball team took home a state championship as well, beating Amherst in Class D, won their first state title in volleyball since 1981. Then this past winter, current winter, the girls basketball team makes it all the way to the district final. They fall short there, but volleyball, basketball, all the athletes are here tonight cheering on their basketball team as they too make it to a state tournament. A ridiculous amount of success for a small school in athletics, and so far, things looking pretty good for SEM at the break. We got more halftime show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
This is Amy from Magnolia's Home Decor and Design in downtown Norfolk.
And I'm Kate. Let's welcome in spring.
If you're ready for vibrant colors, silk florals that are remarkably real, and a new look for inspiring your space, come visit us at Magnolia's.
From spring to everyday designs for your home, we've been busy creating looks that will make your home warm and inviting for your friends and family.
Watch us live on Facebook 6 days a week. Stop in and see us in downtown Norfolk or visit us online at shopmagnoliasonline.com.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you're suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
(36-28), Sumner Eddyville Miller ahead of Walt Hill in a fun first half of basketball in the final game here in Class D2. Before we wrap up our night, Caitlin Devin, Andy Klassen joining you on News Channel Nebraska. Well, let's talk a little bit about what we saw. Walt Hill had that great start, hot start, 10-2, but SEM chipped away. Rosentrader was one of the key aspects of this comeback for SEM, and now with that 8-point lead.
Yeah, well, you really saw kind of kickstart that comeback and then eventually take the lead, and kind of a big lead there. They were able to stretch it out. SEM kind of out Walt Hill, hitting those corner threes in transition. They're relentless, attacking the middle of the lane. And, I mean, that's what the Blue Jays like to do, right? They like to run and gun, push the pace, maximize offensive opportunities, take as many shots as possible. And you saw the Mustangs kind of give them a taste of their own medicine there at times in that first half.
Well, and Walt Hill, as good as you are at shooting threes, you're not going to be able to knock down every shot. It's nearly impossible. So what do you do here for the Blue Jays? You're down by 8 points. Three-pointers right now not necessarily falling for you. What other ways can you find an opportunity to go and score?
I'm going to quote head coach John Parker once again, keep jacking up threes. That's where they're the best at. I do like Aiden Phillips and how he likes to cut to the lane, try to mention it there. the way he plays defense, and he can just put the ball on the deck and get it up court. He's their center. The way he can rip down a rebound and just start it himself, that's a huge advantage for the Blue Jays. Let's see if they can kind of get that going maybe a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see Adrian Phillips maybe throw it down a few more times.
It's entertaining, that's for sure.
A really big energy boost for the crowd from Walt Hill, who has traveled down incredibly. SEM brought a great crew as well, but you heard head coach Darby Line talk about it when Eric McKay mentioned it, about how this is essentially a road game for SEM, and they're playing really well.
They really are, and the way they responded early on after getting down, and they kind of absorbed that body blow and then came right back, that really shows you something about the Mustangs and their resolve, and that should serve them very well down the stretch and throughout the second half.
So stick around, we're not quite done yet. Walt Hill and SEM, third quarter coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, talked to both head coaches. Both think it's going to come down to the paint. Walt Hill coach John Parker saying we have got to keep it out of the paint. Says they're killing us down low. We got to pack it in, keep them from getting easy shots inside. As for Coach Darby Line, said he thought defensively he likes what SEM's doing, but he wants to see them get it into the paint more. Said he wants to see them stay patient, doesn't want to get baited into playing Walt Hill up-tempo style. Says if they can stay patient offensively, they should be fine. Kalen and Andy, it was a tale of two quarters, rebounding dominance by Walt Hill in the first, SEM in the second. Let's see who wins in the third.
Tale of two quarters, and that's a tale from one Eric McKay. Thanks for that, Eric. 36-28, SEM ahead as the missed three-pointer continue to jack up threes. Walt Hill not able to knock one down here. SEM has this thing poked away. Here comes Adrian Phillips up the court. Ethan Parker rejected.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
Rosentrader weaves through traffic all the way across and finds Ryan Arbuthnot for the lay-in.
Excellent job by the big fella, taking his time, being methodical. That extra little dribble and sidesteps would freed him up.
And there's a travel. No jump ball instead. Yep. I think you'd rather have that.
Yeah, I think Walt Hill fans, they got to be all right with that, because rather than it being a travel, at least it was a jump ball, so they're going to get the inbounds in here. Now the possession arrow goes your way. Obviously, they're looking for the reach-in foul, but hey, not all is lost.
10-point lead for SEM. Mustangs had a great second quarter. Turnaround jumper, Arbuthnot, wow. He is lighting it up early in the third.
Yeah, when that little baby hook's going, look out. This team really starts to transform into something that's tough to stop.
Three-pointer just off the mark. Arbuthnot with the rebound off the miss from Hugo Parker.
This is where I feel Walt Hill might just have to face guard defensively. Nice takeaway.
Get the turnover. Ethan Parker, pull-up jumper from the left wing, off back iron. Rebound poked up and picked up. Now here's Rhodey, crashed into and right back come the Blue Jays.
These are good looks here for the Blue Jays offense. A lot of threes, but that's the name of their game.
Adrian Phillips, nice move, kick out, finds Parker. Ethan Parker, another three. That time, rattles it in. Ethan Parker, his third three.
Brings it into a 3-possession game. What do they say? You know, if it's not working, just try again.
Yeah, keep going. Keep shooting, why not? And a foul on Walt Hill. Adrian Parker. Excuse me, Adrian Phillips.
It's only his first foul. That's a good sign for Blue Jay fans. Your big fellas, you know, your tall, lanky center's not getting in foul trouble yet.
Arbeth not inside, wanting the call from the official, and stays with SEM.
But you can see Rhodey trying to get position here as you get a good look at head coach Darby Line. He knows where his strength is, and that's the post.
Open, Dakey for three, back iron, and the rebound goes to Phillips, and he's fouled by Arbuthnot.
Huge.
Mustangs don't like that call.
Huge rebound right there from Phillips. Getting position, playing strong.
That's a tough one.
Yep, as they both jumped up, you can see the chest of Arbuthnot, you know, got into the back of Phillips, knocked him off balance.
Walt Hill in a 9-point hole. And going up and fouled, Ethan Parker.
Yeah, that's the foul that the Blue Jay fans are looking for. When Parker gets on the drive and he gets to the rim, a couple of times we didn't see this whistle come out in the first half. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, take your pick on which defender you want to give the whistle to.
Parker wiping off his hands. Maybe some blood on there.
So you're going to get a little stoppage here.
Yep.
I'm going to put on a bandage. I mean, if you're a Walt Hill fan, you're saying, well, that's on a shooting hand. I don't want it to throw up.
Yeah. I put a little wrap on there. Yeah, he's got it.
We're good. We're good.
Walt Hill, not a unfamiliar face when it comes to coming to the state tournament. Had some really fun teams in the past. They're their 13th time at state. Again, before this year, last made it in 2021. And there you go, Ethan Parker. His shot is fine. But Walt Hill, they call themselves the Hill. Definitely a large fan base. And back in 1976, the runner-up team was led by the Beller brothers, Jay and Jeff. As in former NSAA Executive Director Jay Beller and Norfolk Catholic winningest football coach in Nebraska history, Jeff Beller.
Some guys just kind of make a home at the state tournament, don't they?
Pass it into Rosentrader. Inside, Dakey off the pass, turn around, Rhodey finds it in, using the size to their advantage. That's where SEM has found success.
Yeah, that's just too close to the rack there. Smith did everything he could as a defender, just you're letting the big fellas get it too close.
Turnaround kick, and got to travel after the three-pointer was made by Kaiwi. Frustrating turnover. Kind of have to hope that those will continue to fall for Walt Hill if the Blue Jays want to rally back in this thing.
Yeah, Kaiwi has a fine shot from the outside. Just shuffled his feet a little bit.
Three-pointer, Rosentrader, no good. Picked up and taken away.
Boy, athletic play there from Morris. Looked like he tipped that to himself on the rebound.
Inside right hand, too strong off the glass. Poked right into the hands of Colt Schroeder off the miss from Adrian Phillips. Quick possessions, both sides. Bounce pass, Dakey, double team, tipped away on the court. Back up, and a timeout called by Darby Line. Does a great job keeping possession for the Mustangs.
The well-aware coach running down the sideline in front of us, getting in the official's ear. Timeout before the jump ball.
4:17 remaining in the third. SEM ahead by 9 over Walt Hill.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams, financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
Cohen Rohde checking to pass it in, finds Rosentrader inside with the right hand, got it to go. And increases the SEM lead to 11.
He's done a phenomenal job so far, working the middle of that lane.
This just taken away. O'Neal comes with a takeaway off of Ethan Parker. Schroeder inside, Rohde almost lost it. Mustangs able to keep it. Winner of this game will play Maywood Hayes Center on Friday. Rohde using the body and fouled on the court.
Yep.
This is where SEM has been finding their success. They turn from, well, first they were focusing in on Rosentrader, giving him a lot of looks, which they still are, but now they've really turned to Arbuthnot and Rohde on the inside.
Yeah, and that was a great hit, great piece by Eric McKay during the halftime, talking about how versatile these guys are. I was on the call for that championship game, their football championship.
They're in six-man football championship. Volleyball state champs. SEM just has athletes everywhere. This is a turnover right inside, and it turns back over to SEM. And then another steal. Phillips up. No foul. Bounce pass out of bounds.
And back and forth we go. This is where Phillips really needs to keep his head. He's looking to the officials. He's palms up. Looking back to his coaching staff. Just keep your head in the game. Keep grinding. Let's look at the coaching staff there for Walt Hill.
So Ethan Parker was asking the official what he has to do when it comes to not drawing or getting more contact. And he touched the official, but I was worried there was going to be a technical. Here's a takeaway. That's up, no good, and a foul. That goes against Colt Schroeder.
All right, there's the whistle the Blue Jay faithful were looking for. Kaiwi with another open court cut to the rack.
Keeson Kaiwi, he's got three.
Fun watching these guys and how they can score in so many different ways. Such a smooth stroke from beyond the arc, but they can put the ball down on the deck. Here he is in the open court. Keeps it one-handed.
Another look at those awesome SEM hats. They're good when they've been a talking point 3 different times.
Yes.
Free throw, no good. Arbuthnot with the board. Trying to get the steal, now turn around. Rosentrader almost lost it. And the foul against the Blue Jays.
It's going to be on Hugo Parker, I believe. The reach in. Okay, so both teams sitting there with 3 fouls.
Dakey. Inside, back out, Arbuthnot. 2:35 to play, third quarter. This ball tipped around and picked back up by SEM. Beatty came away with it. Now inside, Rosentrader almost picked up that pivot foot down to the court. It's getting physical.
Physical, a little frantic.
Schroeder got the 3. Blowing kisses to the crowd.
Schroeder's been doing all the dirty work, getting the rebounds, getting teammates involved. That time a big triple and a big moment.
It's his first bucket of the day. Now off the drive, a big bump and no foul call. Trying to come back with another one. Left it short. Arbith not with the rebound. Underneath Beatty. There's a blocking foul against the Walt Hill Blue Jays. Out of sync.
Yeah, and Parker took the brunt end of that. You know, he got the whistle, and he's the one that took the contact. Trying to, like the effort, trying to, you know, get the charge, but he was way underneath the rim, and you saw how he worked underneath the offensive play for SEM.
Dakey for three. Another one drops for the Mustangs.
Oh,
it's
boy.
a 14-point lead.
You know, just like in the first half, how we mentioned, SEM just kind of out Blue Jayed the Blue Jays. Oh.
There's a big answer. Silences the crowd from SEM. Hugo Parker with a triple.
Right now, SEM going on a run where they're draining triples, draining the three-point shot.
Well, and Ethan Parker just picked up his fourth foul. Wow.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the downfalls when you go to the officials, you know, and you're talking with the officials. They don't lose sight of you then.
Rosentrader connects on the first free throw. And with only 69 seconds to play in the third quarter, SEM has a 12-point, now 13-point lead. Rosentrader with 21. Phillips a three, off back iron, no good, poked around. Walt Hill comes away back with possession.
Man.
Getting after it.
Yes, both squads.
Step through.
Wow.
It drops. And one.
The hesitation there from Kaiwi and the blow by, my goodness. That little step there just slashing through the defense, finding that crease.
Still a lot of ground to make up for the Walt Hill Blue Jays. Free throw gets the friendly roll. Picks up the dribble, has it, saved. Phillips, bounce pass, Kaiwi, rebound, no, another one, can't get it to go, but a foul, and Adrian Phillips heads to the free throw line.
Just sticking with it, excellent bounce pass there, and then being on the other side, getting position, playing ahead of the game. He's just been a warrior out there, ripping down his 8th and 9th rebound of the game.
And he's got 13 points now. I mean, Adrian Phillips, he's a good player. Average about 16 points per game. Really good on the inside. Walt Hill's had to use him probably a little bit more on the inside than they would have liked to because of the missed threes. But either way, 25 seconds to play third quarter, 8-point game, and there's a foul that you just don't want to have.
Both teams are in the bonus now. And
exactly.
As physical as this game is, that's no surprise.
And you send Rosentrader back to the free throw line. SEM leading by 9. Puts it back. Well, misses this one. Bats away the rebound. Walt Hill. Walt Hill coming back with it. 16 and a half to play, third quarter.
Every second, pretty exciting one.
It is, 9-point game. What can Walt Hill do? Fire away at three. Off back iron, no good. SEM fights for the board. Mustangs with 3 seconds. Gotta go. Knocks this one out. with .1.
Good job by Rhodey there, being very protective of the basketball, understanding what was going on.
Not able to get that off. Good game. And that has us heading to the fourth. SEM in top of Walt Hill, 53-44. 8 minutes to play in our final game on day 1 of the state tournament.
In every community, there are unsung heroes. They're the ones who make a real difference every single day. News Channel Nebraska and Medica want to thank our community heroes, and now it's your chance to shine a spotlight on them. Nominate your local hero and let their story inspire us all. Winners get to donate $1,000 to a nonprofit of their choice, with over $5,000 donated to date. Together, we can celebrate those who make our communities brighter.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Fourth quarter officially underway, and it starts with the drive to the hoop and a turnover from Walt Hill off of Ethan Parker.
Parker got to the rim, just got a little too far underneath there.
Coming back in, SEM full court press. Parker's got to be careful not to draw his 5th foul.
That's a good point. Ethan Parker is just too important to this Blue Jay offense.
3, good! SEM delivers another big blow.
Just rattled it home to Dakey from the corner. Oh, nice.
This one drops. Good shot for Kaiwi, but Walt Hill still has not been able to come on back. And a foul.
Hugo Parker.
Yeah, Hugo Parker.
Yep. Looking for the travel, official saying, yeah, I think there was a little contact before that.
Both teams.
There's the travel. Right in front of the coach's bench. Or right in front of Walt Hill's bench there.
Is that technical? Yeah, technical foul, and he's done.
Oh, no.
That's how you end the day for Ethan Parker.
Is that Dakey who's going to, number 12?
Yep, 12 as well, Dakey.
That official had just had enough. Said, we're done here. You guys have been getting into each other, been giving you warnings, been telling you to, ease up a little bit. No argument there from head coach Darby Line.
That's just Dakey's 2nd foul. But that was Ethan Parker's 5th.
Yeah, tough spot there for Parker to go out.
Down by 10 points. Walt Hill wants to give him another chance to play at this state tournament. Inside, floats it up. No good, just a little bit too long off the miss from Farron Carnes.
Not a bad take, though, for Carnes.
3-pointer,
Oh.
That's good for Dakey. The 7th 3 for SEM, and the Mustangs officially have more threes than the Walt Hill Blue Jays.
Yeah, SEM just got it going early from beyond the arc. Then they kind of transitioned their offense, worked it inside, played to their strengths. Our big fellas, Arbernot and a Rhodey. And I tell you what, when you're hitting threes like the Mustangs are hitting, they are a difficult, very difficult team to get the better of.
13-point lead and down to the court. And a foul call on SEM.
You can see the quickness, the team quickness that Walt Hill has. And at this point in the game, you know, you're down like this, I think you got to lean on that quickness, trying to open some shooters up. In and out, inside out.
13-point lead, deep three-pointer on the way, no. Trying to save it, Carnes got it, now he gets it over to Kaiwi. Someone's got to step up for the Blue Jays. Goes through the hands of Carnes and out.
Carnes was looking inside before he got the ball. Hustled so hard to get that offensive rebound. Can't believe it.
I feel like everyone's done that at some point in their careers. Inside, bounce pass, kick out. Schroeder, under 6 to play. Rhodey, no. Put back, spinning, another rebound, and Rhodey's fouled.
Big fella showing a little emotion there after that offensive board and put back. Why not? He's had a fine game, working through a lot of traffic there. Once again, just not giving up on the play.
Rhodey at the free throw line. Darby Line, head coach of SEM, fired up right now with how his guys are playing. And here's the thing about Darby Line, he doesn't even work for the school district. He doesn't have to. He and his family run a ranch, the Triangle J Ranch near Miller, for 6 generations, dating back to the 19th century.
My goodness. Let's have one of those basket hoops, right? Like you see like a movie, Hoosiers.
Yeah, exactly. Second free throw, no good. Nice rebound. Pulled down by Keith Morris. 14-point lead. Walt Hill in trouble.
Yeah, and trying to play with some pace here, kind of got out in front of themselves. But then the Mustangs give it right back. See, this is where the Mustangs, they can go ahead, you know, and I don't want to call it, you know, stall ball, but they can be methodical. They can take their time on offense now.
They've really been living up to the pace that Walt Hill has set, and they've out-Walt Hill.
Yes, they have.
Turnaround, kick out, three-pointer, Kaiwi on the way, no good. Another rebound for SEM. We talked about how the Mustangs already have 7 threes. The Blue Jays have 6. Plus, you talk about the inside game. There's a great defensive play from Adrian Phillips. Back up off of the miss Arbuthnot. Here comes Walt Hill. Three-pointer right side, no good. Another missed 3. Blue Jays can't find any kind of offense.
Yeah, just once again, those 3 balls just are not falling for the Blue Jays.
Schroeder trapped, gets it over to Dakey, another one, that's too long. There's the rebound. Fourth quarter, brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. And this goes right back to SEM.
Yeah, just it feels like Walt Hill's pressing a little too much on offense.
Maybe slow the tempo down a bit, find a good shot, good look.
Here we go.
And here's one. That's no good. 3:40 remaining, 60-46, SEM gets a timeout called by Darby Line, a full timeout. And the Mustangs, 14 points ahead, 3:35 away from heading back to the state semifinals for the 2nd year in a row.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
"14-point lead for SEM over Walt Hill, led by 22 points from Chase Rosentrader, 16 from Chance Dakey.
Just the way those guys have been able to change it up. Their shot has been true from beyond the arc, but the way they've been able to get to the rack and finish, it's been a phenomenal offensive performance for the Mustangs, really across the board.
You talk about how the Mustangs finished this season. They played very well, winning 7 of the last 8. Saves the offensive possession. Dakey, tough shot, right hand, no. And Walt Hill comes away with the rebound. 3 minutes left. Floats it up, and right there, easy board for Cohen Rohde. Rosentrader back to the free throw line.
See, that's one of those spots where I'm thinking, hey, maybe we could just back this out and bleed some time, but the offensive weapon in Rosentrader, he obviously had different ideas.
First free throw, Rosentrader, good. Excellent day for him, 23 points.
Yeah, really hard to poke holes in his game, his performance here this evening. Just a huge lift early on when they got down, and he was able to knock down a couple of threes. Really got things going for the Mustangs offensively. Ball's going to stay here with the Blue Jays.
2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. Blue Jays down by 15, going to take a miracle. Stepping inside, the pass out. Here's a left wing three. That's no good from Keelan Kaiwi.
Whoop.
That's that pressure still on Phillips. He's bumped. There's a foul against SEM.
Save the breakaway lay-in, does that foul. Next foul, Walt Hill commits. It's going to put SEM to the line. They'll be in double bonus.
Pass in. Adrian Phillips takes a step back three, and another easy rebound for Cohen Rohde. Just not able to find anything.
Oh.
Rosentrader lost it. Come back the other way. Morris spinning. There's a three that drops for Hugo Parker. It's his third three.
Excellent shooter, senior guard, knocking down another triple for the Blue Jays.
12-point game and a timeout on the court. SEM 61, Walt Hill 49. We'll keep it here on News Channel Nebraska. Kalen Devitt and Andy Klassen joining you here this evening. So Walt Hill, obviously head coach John Parker calls that timeout, doesn't think this thing's over yet. So what are you gonna do here for the Blue Jays?
Jack up threes, right? We've been saying it all game long. You bring in one of your best shooters back into the game in Kaiwi, and things gotta go your way. Let's be honest, you gotta catch a couple breaks here, but it's gotta happen fast. The clock is not on your side right now, but stranger things, right? A couple breaks go your way. Let's see what happens.
Sumner.
A timeout also allows them to set this full court pressure, going with a 2-2-1 press.
Sumner, Eddyville, Miller on the cusp of another berth to the state tournament. A nice pass over to save the possession. Rohde step through. Got it. Oh, man. Cohen Rohde.
That big fella's been able to finish at the rim. I tell you what.
Too long on the three. Dakey with the rebound. 13 points for Cohen Rohde. 1:12 to play fourth quarter. SEM can feel it.
Blue Jays just playing straight up defense.
And one. Chance Dakey.
And Dakey's fired up. The sophomore guard got a little bit of a scrum earlier, picked up a technical foul. He's fired up after that take. Now we're going to see some reserves enter into the game here for Walt Hill. Huge round of applause from the crowd.
And the D2 bracket will not go chalk because of the Mustangs from Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. They will advance to the next round as the 6th seed, upsetting the 3 seed.
Yeah, good look at the embrace there between Coach John Parker, one of his go-to guys, Phillips, the senior, 6'2", forward / center, does a little bit of everything for the old Blue Jays.
Dakey makes the free throw. Now he will check out of the game. Carlos Mazariegos comes in for him. 17-point SEM lead. Deep three, left wing. Off the mark. Here comes the other way, Rosentrader. Justin Rosentrader. Left hand. Oh, can't drop.
These reserves, they came to play.
Carson Bozak at the line.
You know, there's some games, there's a pace, a tempo that's set, and you just can't get away from it, regardless.
Only 2 guys on the SEM team who have not scored this year, and that is Carlos Mazariegos and Justin Rosentrader. You gotta get these guys a chance here with 43.1 to play. Free throw good. Carson Bozak on the board with the free throw. Bozak, here's a tough shot off back iron. Rebound Bozak. Gets it up to Rosen. No, this is Rosentrader down low. Catches, tries to save it, and it will stay with SEM. 27.5 to play.
Rosentrader, nifty little play there, saving the possession.
Caden Williams, left wing three. That's no good. Rebound out of bounds. .22 seconds left. This is what you love about the game of basketball.
The entire roster, they came to play.
13.9 to play.
Lions hoisting up a pretty deep three there.
Here comes Caden Williams. Trying to take it to the cup. Draws contact and puts it down. The freshman, Caden Williams. .3 to play.
Stretches the lead out to 20 here. Williams with the finish.
Got the free throw. Caden Williams had 4 points all year. He's got 3 on that one play.
Going to see another freshman enter the game here. Russell, big man from Walt Hill.
Rolls the ball up the court. There's a deep one from downtown, 3 seconds and out of bounds. And that will wrap it up. Sumner, Eddyville, Miller, for the second straight year, advances to the state semifinal. 70-49, the upset over Walt Hill. Mustangs right on to the next round.
Impressive performance from SEM. They took that opening shot as Walt Hill got up on them early. Were able to kind of bounce back, obviously, and I tell you what, when they can start hitting shots from the outside, like you saw today from Dakey, from Rosentrader, this is a dangerous team sitting there at the 6th seed.
Big win, and the season stays alive for SEM. Well, coming up next, we've got our top plays as well as our interviews with head coach Darby Line and our player of the game. It's coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Zollner Ford and Lincoln. Meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. 5 Points Bank. Trust a better bank for your financial needs. And by Family Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back. Sure.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. We have wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
I've had the opportunity to work with so many outstanding students and parents in my 37 years as a public school teacher. The two things I've noticed they all have in common: a love for their community and a pride in their school. I've seen that pride in my science students who become scientists, in parents who show up for every game and every parent-teacher conference, in former students who become community leaders. Nebraska public schools are indeed the heart of our communities.
Back here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center with the winning head coach, Darby Line. Coach, Walt Hill tries to draw you into that frenetic style. What is the key to trying to stay within yourself and not getting baited into playing their pace? I thought you guys did a really good job with that, particularly in the second half.
Yeah, I thought we got baited, like you say, in the first 4 minutes of the game. But our guys finally settled down. We needed a couple timeouts. We were able to slow the game down just enough to where we could get the ball inside and play with our bigs a little bit more. And that was the key to our success. So.
Rebounding, I thought you guys really picked it up in the second quarter as well. What was the key to starting to crash the glass a little bit?
I thought our bigs were too far out. I thought we needed to get them underneath the rim a little bit more, and our two biggest guys did a lot better job in the second half of getting underneath the rim and checking guys out and really dominating the boards.
Well, you got Maywood Hayes Center coming up. What do you know about them? What are you expecting in the semifinals?
We see them a little bit during the summer, so we've played against them a little bit, but totally different team. I mean, they're a big, long team that can get a lot of steals just like this team, but they're a lot longer. They rebound really strong, and they slow the game down just a little bit more and like the three ball real well. So it'll be a good match, but our guys will be ready.
Coach, I thought our player of the game tonight, Jace, was really the calming influence for you guys early on. He was the consistent offense early, was great throughout. What did he mean for you this evening?
Jace does a great job of getting to the rim, and when he gets to the rim, he gets fouled on a lot of shots, and so he's able to get to the free throw line. Our best free throw shooter by far, and he just does a super job of getting inside, and then when he can dish, he dishes. So he's a good player.
Coach, congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's head coach Darby Line. Let's bring in our player of the game, Jace Rosentrader. We had him for 23 points. Jace, congratulations. Early on, you know, Walt Hill's forcing that kind of frenetic pace, and you seem to be sort of the calming influence. You found your offense early. What was the key? What was working for you there early on in the game?
Well, I just kind of went down there and stayed calm, because if I try to hurry it, they're a lot faster than us, probably. We're a little bigger, so we're slower. So I just had to stay calm and work the ball around.
What was the message for Coach at halftime? He talked about trying to work it a little bit more inside. How were you guys able to do that?
We passed it around, and Cohen, our big guy, he worked hard in there. Ryan, he worked hard in there. They worked real hard, and we had other guys on the bench that came in and rebound, so that's what we did.
SEM's had a lot of successes here, volleyball, football, now basketball. It seems like all three towns were here entirely. What's the support been like from the communities? What's it been like kind of riding this wave of success this year?
We probably have one of the best crowds in D2, I guess. They all come and support. There's people that don't even go to school here anymore, and they still come and support us.
Maywood Hayes Center, what do you know about them? What are you expecting in the semifinals?
They're tall, they're quick, they're long, and we just gotta stay calm in that game too.
Excellent. Well, Jace, great job tonight. Congrats on being our player of the game, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
As Jace Rosentrader, dudes scoring 20 to 25 points every game tonight. Tons of great hoop. This is only night one, guys. I'm already tired. I need to rest. Why don't you guys take this one home?
Go to bed, Eric. Rosentrader, he's cool as a cucumber, even in the interview.
Yes, he is. Just very methodical. Like, look, just got to stay calm, play our game, and, you know, kind of rely on our bigs. And that was a great recipe for success here tonight.
Recipe for successory. As I like to say. Let's take a look at our top plays. It's been a long day. Top plays brought to you by Currency. If you need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers, all you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. Walt Hill and SEM, the 3 seed and the 6 seed. And one that should be pretty fun. Walt Hill likes to shoot the 3. They like to move fast. SEM likes to slow things down just a little bit. Well, let's take you into this one. An 8-2 lead. Turn that into a 10-2 lead. After Adrian Phillips puts it in, flexes a little bit to the crowd. He's fired up after the timeout. 8-point lead after the 10-2 start. Now here's a three-pointer. It is Rosentrader. He had all 7 points to this point for SEM, and he continued to get on fire. But how about this three first from Walt Hill? Big one, Hugo Parker, first of 3 3-pointers for him. We move to the second quarter, 19-15, SEM ahead. Now off the shot fake inside again, Jace Rosentrader off the glass, and good finish the day with 23 points, and started to get a bunch of other guys involved too, like the bucket off the left side from Ryan Arbuthnot. He ended up scoring 8 points today. Now this back up and good off the rebound, Arbuthnot. Now Walt Hill trying to come their way back in this one. Adrian Phillips with a throwdown, fired up after that shot. Heading into halftime, SEM has the lead. 40-28 this point. Kick out. Here's a three-pointer. Ethan Parker, good. Brings it back to 9 points. 44-36. And everybody's getting in on all the action. There's a three-pointer from Colt Schroeder for SEM. Finished the day with 7 3-pointers, which was just as many as Walt Hill had. 56-46, right wing, another one that drops for SEM. It was Chance Dakey. He finished the day with 4 3-pointers. Dakey, a big one. Now winding down into the game, trying to keep it alive, Hugo Parker, but it was not enough. The step through off the glass, it's good. Cohen Rohde with the finish. He finished the day with 13 points. 70-49, the most points SEM has scored all season long. They get the dub by 21 in the state tournament, and they move on to a date with Maywood Hayes Center. Final thoughts, Sandy.
Good time to bring your offense to life, right, and get that 70 burger for the first time of the season, because they're going to need some offense when they play Mayhay in that frantic style. They don't just rely on threes, maybe not as much as Walt Hill, and when Walt Hill was just off there in spurts, that's when you saw SEM take full advantage and really flex inside the two big fellas. Got a lot of work done. We saw some of that on the highlights, but I felt like that was a difference, the inside presence the Mustangs had.
Get ready, because the season is not done for SEM. 70-49 Mustangs advance. And thank you so much for tuning in on News Channel Nebraska. Our first day of the boys state tournament coverage officially coming to an end, but we're not done. We got games again tomorrow and Friday, so make sure you stick around. A big thanks to the third member of our broadcast, Eric McKay. Andy Klassen to my right. My name is Kalen Devin, and big thanks, and of course, in the truck, Tyler Lechner. Tremendous job running the ship, as always, the captain of our crew. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening, and we're saying goodnight on News Channel Nebraska.
Welcome to the 1890 Initiative headquarters at 11th and Q in downtown Lincoln. Brandon Axmit with you on News Channel Nebraska, as we are joined by Husker standout Merritt Beeson of the volleyball team, talking all things NIL. And Merritt, first off, NIL is new, and I think a lot of people maybe think that these athletes and student athletes are just handed over a big sum of money and they're on their way. But that's not how it works. And the 1890 Initiative specifically has something called fulfillment, where athletes go out into the community and they earn this money. Can you talk more about how that works and what that looks like?
Yeah, it's almost like a job in a way. Like we do things to get paid. Obviously, that's what NIL is. You have to be doing something. You just can't sit here and hand me, here's X amount of money. I have to do something to earn it. And so for us, fulfillment can look very different. Like I described, maybe it's, we're going to go play with a few kids. You know, we're going to talk to these people. We're going to show up to this event and we're going to promote this event, whatever it may be. Maybe we're hosting a volleyball camp like we will be soon. You know, there's so many different things that we're able to do, and most of these opportunities do allow us to give back. So it isn't just they're just handing us a big lump of money. You know, we're obviously doing things to earn that and to kind of give back to the community in a way while earning that as well.
Now, you mentioned those community opportunities that you have, and some people may be not quite sure how that works. So you have the 1890 Initiative, and that's really the vehicle that connects those dots for athletes.
So 1890 kind of connects us back with the community. They're finding opportunities to plug us back into the community and allowing us to give back to the community. So maybe a business comes to 1890 and is like, hey, I want the volleyball team to come here, and they can kind of reach out to us and be the navigator between businesses and us. And then there's also a ton of opportunities for us to, hey, maybe it's just there's a group of kids that we're going to go play volleyball with, or there's a group of people at an elderly home that we're going to hop on a Zoom and we're going to talk about our volleyball experience. We're going to walk them through a day in our life. We're going to talk about what it's like to be a volleyball player at Nebraska. They just kind of help us connect back with the community. They allow us to give back and provide us with those opportunities.
Well, Merritt, thank you again so much for spending some time with us here on News Channel Nebraska, as we are continuing to learn about NIL and educating our viewers across the state of this new landscape. I'm Brandon Axmit. We'll see you next time.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.